Hey guys, Game here. I know it's been a very long time since I've made a video because, I either don't have the time for it or my phone is always dead or something like that, but I need to stop making these apologies because, it happens a lot. So, I guess I'm not going to be uploading as much as I planned to, but, here's what we got. So today, we're going to be sharpening some knives and stuff. I've got an array of knives that we can sharpen, and I even have a hatchet, not an axe. I was about to say axe, but a hatchet that we can sharpen. Now I've already sharpened the hatchet, but I might as well show you how to do it. So let's start off with something simple. Here I have a regular knife. Well, not a regular knife, but it's a this has many names. A lot of people call them pocket knives. There are also switchblades, or what else? You get the idea. It's a pocket knife. Now, this pocket knife is already fairly sharp. I think it might need a sharpening. This is a rough sharpening stone. Now, I'm going to tell you this, too. These are not wet stones. These are dry stones, so you don't put water on it. In fact, these are not Japanese wet stones or dry stones. They're just regular ones you can get at, like, the Home Depot or maybe Walmart or something for a couple bucks. Pretty cheap, but pretty effective. So, I don't think this knife needs to be sharpened on a rough one. It needs to be sharpened on a smooth one. Now, the smooth one is a lot smaller, about a fourth of the size, actually maybe less, like a fifth, but it's good for sharpening knives that are already fairly sharp, but you want razor sharp. So how you use these things is, let me just grab a knife here, a bigger knife. Grab the bigger stone. So how you sharpen a knife or an axe or any kind of blade on this is you take it. Now I just have my lamp here as a prop to push my finger against the rock on the stone. Or not the stone, the lamp. What you do is you take your knife. Actually, this might be a little hard for you to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a more top angled view. Much better. Now that you guys can see this, what you do is you take your knife, start off at the bottom. Now then again, this doesn't have to be a knife, it could be anything with a blade. Take it, you hold the stone firmly, and you push and swipe at the same time. And this will in turn sharpen the blade. Now I know you guys can't see the sharpening very well on this, but what I'm going to do is, I don't think this knife needs a sharpening, although it might, because I haven't sharpened this knife yet. Actually, I haven't sharpened my pocket knife either yet, so I'm going to make a time lapse of me sharpening. I guess we can sharpen my pocket knife here. So let's get to that. Okay, well, now I'm done with the basic sharpening. Now, I'm going to do something in between here. And this is another technique called stropping. So you have sharpening and you have stropping. Now, generally people strop with a piece of leather, a piece of real leather. And stropping is basically a way of polishing / getting rid of burrs. Basically to make the knife just that much more sharper. So what I've got next to me, now this will work okay. You just need something hard but soft at the same time, flexible, and kind of like leather. What I have is the back of a notebook. The back of the notebook will work fine to get rid of burrs and to polish it. And I used my axe on it several times. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's slightly grayer in the middle here. And it's slightly shinier because I've been pressing down on it to strop. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to strop with this. Now, since this is a small blade and I can't just do this because it's kind of curved inward right here, I'm going to use the edge right here. So I'm going to start doing that, and I don't think I'll do a time lapse. It doesn't take that long. Now that is really shiny, as you can see right there, and some polished. Now, since I didn't sharpen it for that long, it's obviously not razor sharp. See, it doesn't cut quite. Now my axe comes, well, not axe, my hatchet comes pretty close. Not quite. It can cut thicker paper. It comes close, kinda. But if I use the thicker paper, works just fine. Maybe I can get a fresher piece of paper. I'll be back in a moment. So I got a fresher piece of paper. Oh, whoops, maybe two. But I got fresh paper here. And this paper is like maybe twice as thick as regular paper, and it cuts this. Oh, come on, you gonna be stupid on me now? Yeah, it's gonna start being stupid on me now that I show the camera. It cuts it okay. I mean, it doesn't go through, but sharp enough for wood, right? I've already kind of went over it, like, you know, forward and swipe. A lot of people are tempted to go backwards, and that's not good for one reason. Actually, probably multiple reasons, but the main reason is it'll create burrs on the knife. Now, the burrs, of course, will make the knife very, very sharp. In fact, razor sharp. But when the burrs are there, they're very tiny strands of metal. And since they're so tiny, they're very delicate. So you can really only cut a couple times, and then your knife really isn't that sharp anymore. It's kind of back to the way it was before. So if you do this, it doesn't bring the metal forward, it pushes it back. And how the stropping works with the notebook right here, it gets rid of the burrs that are pointing backwards, making a true blade, which isn't sharp for a little bit. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, or really not enjoyed it, just found it educational. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.